Hello, I'm Stuart Barker, the ISO 27001 Ninja, and in this tutorial video we're going to take a look at ISO 27001 Annex A 5.2, Information Security Roles and Responsibilities. So this is a really easy one for us to implement, a really easy one for us to go through. Stick with me till the end and I'll show you how you can get hands on a template that's already got this populated for you. So what is the standard looking at here? The standard is looking at you to define the information security roles that you have. So to define them, by define it means document them and then assign them to people. Nice and easy, right? So what are the kind of things that we're going to be looking at? Well, we're going to be looking at roles that relate to the implementation of the information security management system, the operation of the information security management system, and the oversight of the information security management system. And then depending on your size and complexity, there may be some additional roles that you have. When it comes to this particular Annex A control, one of the questions that we get asked is, oh, but we're a super small business, right? We could be 2 people, 5 people, 10 people. Do we need all of the roles? And can one person hold more than one role? So the answer is yes, there are some very specific roles that you do need. And yes, one person can hold more than one role. So it's not a direct mapping. What we do need to be wary of is the Annex A control related to segregation of duty. So we just need to make sure that when we allocate our roles that there isn't any conflict, which 9 times out of 10 there isn't going to be. And we are going to be absolutely golden. So what kind of roles is it that we're going to need? We're going to need an oversight body, right? So one of the roles that I put in, one of the groups that I put in is the Information Security Management Review Team. The Management Review Team is the team that sits above the Information Security Management System, and it has some very specific requirements and it conducts a very specific role. And that itself actually is documented in one of the later controls and in one of the ISO 27001 clauses. That's about oversight, approval, signing off of policies and procedures, about continual improvement, reviewing the risk register, a very specific agenda, and we'll come to that on another clause tutorial. So we have the management review team. Then we've got the information security manager. This is going to be the person that's responsible for the implementation and operation. Then we're going to have things like a business continuity manager. We're going to have a supplier manager. We're going to have a HR manager. So there are a number of roles that we're going to have that have specific requirements and specific duties under the information security management system. And the way that we're going to do that is we're going to look at the Annex A controls that we've chosen. So we spoke previously about defining scope, understanding risk, and then choosing controls based on that risk. For those Annex A controls, we're going to identify what roles those controls need, and we're going to define them. And then once we've got all of these roles defined, we're going to allocate them, right? Nice and easy. So we're going to pick people in the organization. So the rules on allocation: make sure the person is competent to perform the role. Make sure that there is no conflict of duty with the roles that you allocate to people. And yes, it is possible to seek external help, external support, third-party contractors or consultants on a number of these things, right? If that's the case, they don't have to be full-time employees. So we're going to get our roles defined. We're going to allocate our people to our roles. What are the common things that people do? They don't document their roles. That's a common mistake. Another common mistake that people have is allocating roles but not keeping it up to date. So come the audit time, people that are allocated to roles have actually left the organization. So those are 2 of the most common ones. If you want to download a copy, I have a template, would come as no surprise. Documented roles and responsibilities template, individually downloadable, but also part of the ISO 27001 toolkit, the ultimate toolkit for ISO 27001 certification. So be sure to head across to the hightable.io ISO 20 template store and you can fast track that, right? I'm also going to put a link below to the blog that gives you a lot more detail on this particular annex. But that is ISO 27001 Annex A 5.2, Information Security Roles and Responsibilities in a nutshell. Until the next tutorial video, peace out.